A huge call from the manager today. Dropping one of his best players might be the wake-up call the team needs. And hello everyone from the far western part of Germany. We find ourselves at the Borussia Park in the city of Mönchengladbach. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And awaiting the two clubs is the final test in the league phase in this season's UEFA Europa League. It is Borussia Mönchengladbach, and they take on FCSB.
Well, they've been excellent so far. It's just a case of whether they can clinch that top spot now. Play well in front of their own fans today, and it should happen for them.
And here's the starting 11 for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
So, underway. And we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Elliot Anderson. Nicely constructed, but quick thinking defensively. Of support here. Perfect tackle. Takes it on! Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
And he saw the situation developing.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
To roam on the wing. And he's driving it. This might be a booking. Well, you don't really want to be picking up a caution so early in the game, Stuart.
Well, he's going to be under pressure now. That was a reckless challenge. He didn't need to make it at all.
And he whips it in. Not the pass he had in mind. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Well, the table shows it. Final day drama for the home fans who wouldn't mind seeing their heroes finish top.
Well, they've put themselves in a decent position coming into the final game. It's very tight at the top. But they just need to do their job and then see what happens in the other match.
In a decent position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Abdesam Anderson. Teammates available. the keeper.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. The play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park.
Yeah, it's all a bit rushed at the moment.
Oh, danger here. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. And it's with Hall. Anderson. On to Toriso. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Tanase. Clever defending. Brilliant pass. Looking well. Have a goal here. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
James. It's looking promising. And a shot from somewhere out. Well, no problems there. The keeper right behind it the whole time. Mamadou Tia. Tanase. A stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. So there it is, the first 45 minutes of... So underway in the second half, both teams very defensive-minded. Let's hope that changes. Took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. I think we would all agree it's a logical decision to make the change. Didn't have a great game today. Throw-in it's going to be. Risto Radunovic. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, that attack collapsed completely. They're using the space really well, you've got to say. Opportunity to go ahead. And wouldn't he love to have that opportunity back?
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
Considerable transfer speculation in recent times, and now, Stuart, it has emerged that United have got their man.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Gladbach recovering possession well. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. The goal to update you on in the Villa game. Alex Scott will tell us all about it.
It's a goal for Bologna. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They're back level. It's 1-0 with 64 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Counter-attacking chance. finally up a cul-de-sac. Tanasi. And a quick reminder, Bundesliga action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Borussia Mönchengladbach facing Werder Bremen. And Gladbach regaining possession. Well, through it goes, but that's not going to trouble the defenders.
Not quite good enough.
Tanasi. Confident play. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Trying to open them up.
Well, those are the moments you need a bit of luck.
So making the substitution now. Beautiful pass. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. And that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Oh, great attacking play. Well, not far away from a very difficult angle.
Well, from that position, it was a really good effort.
Well, successfully cut out. Plenty of support here. Oh, cutting is out.
It was a brilliant tackle.
Given away again. That's a good ball. And a goal here might be the clincher. A good-looking ball. Well, it did look promising for a bit. And the referee says that is all for today. Well, some days it happens for you, on other days, not at all. And it falls in the latter category as far as he's concerned, Stuart.
Well, he was very quiet today. He just couldn't get involved in the attacking third. But let's give credit to the opposition. They marked him really well today.
The man to watch. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It's Werder Bremen up against Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And here's the initial 11 for Werder Bremen.
Well, on paper, it looks a fairly cautious approach, because unless their wing-backs can get into more advanced areas, I'm not sure where the attacking width will come from.
And here's the starting 11 for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Could be troublesome. And collected with considerable ease. Charles de Ketelaere. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Collapsed completely.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Chance to put them in front. And that is defending of the highest order. Mitchell-Weiser. Interesting pass. In fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Charles de Ketelaere. An assessment of the situation at the back. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. A chance perhaps, and the keeper's hand does the trick. An alert intervention. Could be. Textbook defending inside the box. Teammates available. But they took care of the situation defensively. Well, the talk of the local media this week, and referring to Marcos Alonso, the rumours coming out of the camp, Stuart, are that this may be his last season, but he's considering hanging up his boots.
Well, if it is true, he'll be a big miss to everybody. He's been such a great player for them, but I'm always pleased to see a player retire before their powers start to wane. At the moment, he's still having a big impact on this team.
Disappointed. It looked promising. They know they need to stop him, but nothing comes of it. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. with that, the attack fizzles out. Charles de Ketelare. And threading it through. Oh, just in time.
Just for a moment, that looked threatening.
Stargate. Could be threatening. Did well to clear it away. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
A scrappy phase in midfield here. Jens Stage. Can he score? Crucial piece of defending. So there goes the half-time whistle, and it is a story of parity. So underway again. You might call it a defensive masterclass so far. Will either attack come to life? And using the flank. Throw it into the area here. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Gonzalo Inacio. De Ketelare. Moving the ball well here.
Now, where's the penetration?
Hall. And credit due, a good intervention. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
And a disappointing pass. Opportunity. But into the keeper's gloves. Live action coming up here on EA TV from one of the best leagues in Europe, the Bundesliga. It's Werder Bremen, and they'll be taking on Freiburg. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And favouring power over placement, you've got to say.
And optimistic. That's how I would describe that.
Got the last touch, so it will be a corner. And a substitution in the offing. So the corner played into the box and effectively parried away by the keeper. And after the clearance, a throw-in. It's been whipped towards the near post. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Romano Schmid. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to. It's Borussia Mönchengladbach taking on Bayer Leverkusen. And a really good run. Opportunity! Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Could be troublesome. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
course, it's one the keeper should save, but it's still a tidy finish, you have to say that.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. For the lead here. Real chance. Never really close to the goal, and it will be a goal kick. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Jens Stage. Oh, skipping away.
Yeah, beat his man brilliantly there.
Pushing for the winner. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. It's made headway. Must be. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead. And it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, but in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Maybe dangerous here. Case of game over.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Schmid. And space for them here on the flank. Is it going to be? And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And what a save! And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, as I keep saying, if you make forward runs and you look to pass the ball forward, have players who can dribble past defenders, you're always going to carry a threat. And that's what they're doing at the moment. Their forward play was scintillating.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. And hello to you from a notoriously wet part of Germany. It has been raining in the build-up here at the Borussia Park. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It's Borussia Mönchengladbach facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kickoff, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Starting 11 for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And so the Bayer Leverkusen team looks like this.
Well, the way they're set up, it's vital that they don't let the opposition switch the play. They must lock them down one side of the pitch, but they should have an advantage in midfield.
It's a game that should offer plenty, and Bayer Leverkusen start it. Here we go from there. When all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Gladbach were the winners in the last match against Werder Bremen. I wonder how you think they might get on today.
Yes, to win away from home, you have to perform well, and their attacking play was excellent. Today, I'm expecting a similar outcome, because they have that little bit of extra quality. It will be tight, though.
He has teammates around him. Can they open things up? How about that, Tolisso? Tolisso with the feed. And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Great challenge. Can he? And it's in! 1-0. They've reached the defence.
Well, sure, the replay will confirm he got a touch on this, which he does, so he'll be really upset that he didn't keep it out.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Robinson. Real chance. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
It's just the how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it on, you have to say.
Here, and the ball is moving again. Excellent vision, but the keeper's quickly off his line, read it magnificently. Cheek. could reduce the deficit. Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Can anyone stop him? Opportunity it is. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Throw-in has been awarded. Hoffman. Sheet with it. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Abonează-te. Oh, what an opportunity.
That first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Hoffman. Well, a joy to watch. Opportunity here. And behind it's gone for a corner. And there's the delivery. He didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Tolisso. And he's given us away. James. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And they've created space. And a useful cross. And that is going to be all for the first half here at the Borussia. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And it's with Hall. Abonează-te. Oh, the threat is there. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it. Alex Garcia. Terrier. Timely challenge, but it might still be on. And the fans are lapping this up. The manager has them on the cusp of a victory. And
oh, he could be in here, Derek.
And he's made headway. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Terrier. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, in there to tidy up. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Good distribution. Can they use it to their advantage? Oh, it might be! In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. And given away by Leverkusen. Opportunity it is. Just needed to put it on the target, but it didn't happen for them.
Well, in those situations, you expect him to score. He just got it all wrong there. This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Genuine chance. Can he find the net? Oh, great defending. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he'll certainly bring a lot of know-how to this team, and of course quality. I think he's still got a lot to offer, and it's a shrewd bit of business.
And in the perfect position to read it. And can they exploit the space out wide? Delivered into the box. And well aware of the aerial threat. That's a great save.
From that range, that's an incredible stop. What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
Corner kick played in. And dealing with the danger. And the chance slips away.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
And using the flank. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Just 10 minutes to go. Reece James. Now with Tolisso. And intercepts again. That's a good pass. And it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. He has teammates around him. Fancies it. And good safe hands on display. Reece James. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
Penalty! Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Away from it, a very poorly taken penalty.
Well, that's missed by a long way. I'm not sure what he was thinking about there.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
A manager who commands respect. The fans are supportive, and why wouldn't they be? You can feel it. Something very... And hello to you from the metropolis on the River Main, the city of Frankfurt. We're at the Deutsche Bank Park. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It's Eintracht Frankfurt up against Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And the starting 11 for Eintracht Frankfurt.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
And here's the starting 11 for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Tolisso. Charles de Ketelaere. A very timely interception. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Don't really allow runs like that. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happens. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Fine work from Frankfurt to win it back. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, good idea. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, it was a penalty for Stuttgart. Goalkeeper went the right way, but there's no way he could stop that one. It's now 1-0 with 18 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Oh, nice ball over the top. Takes aim! Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Here's Larsson. Burkhardt. Promising pass. Can he find someone at the far post? And a foul! Might jump in front. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can push them away like that.
He was very unlucky there. It was such a good initial save. And can't get to the rebound.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Exploiting the wide area. The delivery. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. That's not textbook defending, but no damage done, that's the main thing. Ansgar Knauf. Oh, chance! And that would have levelled up this contest.
Yeah, they're still behind here.
Plenty of support here. Just lost the momentum.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
And the ball in behind the defenders. Jonathan Burkhardt. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. Credit due, a good intervention. He's in with a chance. Well, chance wasted.
Well, through on goal, you have to show more sense here. He's just put his head down and whacked it. Not good enough.
Well, there it is. That's going to do it. The first 45 minutes. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Able to skip past his man. Can he deliver? And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Oh, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
Not the clearance that was called for. Nothing to show for that attack. Can't give him too much space. Cross blocked. And the upshot is free kick. Delivered into the box. Crossing him. And that's going to be a Gladbach throw-in. Hall. There's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he seemed happy about the move based on the interviews. talking about how he wants to finish his career at the club. Seems like a shrewd bit of business to me.
Jonathan Burkhardt. That's a fine pass.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Moving the ball well here. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. And the substitution will occur now. Okay, just hearing something important has happened in the Stuttgart game. And Alex Scott can provide us with all the details. Alex.
Yes, it's a goal for Stuttgart. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. They've pulled one back with 60 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. In position. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So, a level contest. 1-1. Mario Götze. In there. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And cutting it out. Good looking pass. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. 20 minutes to go in this one. Showing a good reading of the game. Well, it could be on for him here.
Well, when you see this again, it's just magnificent. Look at that for a bit of skill. That's a wonderful goal. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Right, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because I'm just hearing, Alex, the situation has changed. And he might be through here. Must finish. Oh, tremendous goal! Finessing it into the back of the net. Take him out.
Well, here's the replay, and just watch this. It's clever, it's skillful, and it's effective. That's a great goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And unfortunately we did have to cut Alex off there to confirm Leverkusen have scored in that match. And they are seemingly cruising now, 3-0 in front. Trying to tee it up. Can he get one back? Oh, no, is the answer. It was a gilt-edged opportunity. He couldn't avail himself of it.
You have to say that's a big chance miss. He had to score there. That makes it difficult now.
And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And a clever piece of defending. Plenty of support here. Will it be? Fired against the crossbar. And nodding it just over the top. So a personnel change then. Abdesam Adezalzouli. Not made it look routine, but read it well. tremendous individual skill. A suspect piece of finishing when all is said and done.
And he'll be thinking about that for quite some while. That's a tame finish.
Doan. Oh, it might be! Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.